guys, and welcome to another episode of Makeup Rules, where we talk about trends and makeup things and stuff. And I just got my hair done and I can't stop flipping it. Normally on my channel I'll do more like makeup and body paint tutorials, but I wanted to do this series so we can kind of discuss stuff that's going on in the makeup community and kind of learn something once a week that we hopefully you didn't know before, or answer some questions that I see a lot online. So, since tomorrow's Halloween, I'm so excited, I decided that we are going to do an episode on the weirdest beauty trends that I have found throughout history. Most of this is somewhat recent history, but I figured it would be a fun idea for us to do, so let's get started. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification to know when I post new videos if you guys are interested. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is lead in your foundation. So right about now, if you find any lead in the paint on your walls, everybody freaks out. But for a while, it was actually really, really popular because, especially in the age of Marie Antoinette and the French Revolution and stuff like that, and even before then, they used this kind of foundation mixture called Sersi, and one of the main ingredients in it is lead, and it's supposed to give you a flawless face. Super white, because apparently looking like paper was, you know, a good thing. And really, if you think about it, it kind of was, because that meant like you didn't have to go out and do any actual work. You could literally stay inside the house all day, and that kind of showed your status, that you were more wealthy because you look like paper. So one of the ways to get that kind of look and to kind of accentuate it was to use Sersi. Now the problem with that is that after a while your face starts to change because of such a harsh chemical on the face. It's not good for any part of the body, and the irony in it was the more that you use Sersi, the more that you needed to use it. Now, this next one is fairly recent, and I saw it kind of come back up online, but it's vampire facials. And basically what they'll do is they'll take a vial of your blood, stick it in a centrifuge, swirl it around a little bit, and then they will basically put it back on your face. And what that's supposed to do, is they take the plasma out of the blood. What that's supposed to do is kind of help with cell turnover and make you look younger, firm up the skin, all that kind of stuff. But whoa, I would not be comfortable doing that. I don't even like the sight of my own blood. Like, I would not be comfortable with smearing it all over my face. Granted, I am dumbing it down way, like a lot. I know a few years ago I saw Kim Kardashian had a video on what exactly she was doing, and I'll have that link down in the on my blog, which I'll have a link for it down at the bottom or in the cards up here. And basically what they do is they apply it to your face, then you get a laser treatment on top of that, some microneedling, and what that is basically supposed to do is reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles while improving the skin's tone and texture. I have it literally right in front of me. I wrote it stuff down because I'm smart now. And that's I don't know if any of you guys are like history buffs or into weird things, but that totally reminds me of Elizabeth Bathory and her penchant for murdering virgins and bathing in their blood. Another thing that was very popular in the early 1900s, and even a little bit before that, is belladonna drops in the eye. Now, if you don't know what belladonna is, you've probably heard of Deadly Nightshade, and that's basically the same thing. So what was really and what's always popular is to look very young. Everybody wants to look young and youthful and whatever because nobody wants to be old, you know. Looking like you've been places is not cool anymore or ever, apparently. Whatever. So what they would do is they would put drops of belladonna in their eye, Deadly Nightshade, in their eye, and that would just dilate the pupil, making your eyes look bigger and making you look more innocent. The problem with that is not only is it Deadly Nightshade, but it can cause blindness, you know? If you put any kind of poison in your eyeball. I mean, if this piece of glitter gets in my eye, I could be blind, like, alright? So, some things, man. The things we do for beauty. And sometimes they would also put it on their eyelid just to give you a little shine, make the eye look bigger, which now we can just use shimmer eyeshadow for. But in the Victorian era, this was a big no-no to be seen wearing makeup because, you know, only whores and theater people did that and nobody likes either one of them apparently. But yet you look at social media nowadays and they're like the biggest thing. So that just shows you how much times really do change. Another thing that I found was really interesting, and I actually didn't know about it until I started doing this video, or the research for it anyway, is carboxyl therapy. And what that basically do is they would inject carbon dioxide under the skin, and what that's supposed to do is to freak your brain out, so it's like, oh my god, oxygen deficiency, must fix problem, and it'll rush oxygen-rich blood to wherever the hell it was that they injected this CO2 into you. And what it's going to do is heal that area. So it's going to make it, you know, work a little bit better, so to speak. What it's actually supposed to do is to fade stretch marks, which at this point I'll take anything. I'm not that desperate yet though. Fade stretch marks, melt fat, and fade scars. The downside is there is an unpleasant tingly feeling that can go all the way to unbearable pain, and you can also get bruises. And this was actually credited to the French in the 30s, so you can thank them for that one. And this last one is probably the most interesting that I have found, and that is radioactive skincare. So in the 50s, was it 50s? No, 1915. When they first discovered radiation, actually it was the Curies who discovered radiation, or what it was anyway. They would basically infuse it into your skincare. And what that was supposed to do was make wrinkles disappear. I'm gonna post this ad that I saw while I was doing this research, that they had radioactive chin straps, and they would help make wrinkles disappear, which was the weirdest thing. And for some reason, because radiation was now very in style, everything skincare had some kind of radiation in it. And you want to know what's the most ironic part? The Curies actually died of radiation poisoning. Go figure. Talk about the beast overcoming the master. So what do you guys think about these crazy beauty trends? Do you know any that I haven't found out yet? If you do, leave them in the comments down below. I'm always up for learning some new stuff. And what was your favorite one of these 5 beauty trends that I showed you guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to see what comes out of my channel next. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. I'll have more makeup rules videos listed in the playlist up there. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!